The sound of oxygen machines is hard to miss in the hallways of Mount Sinai Hospital in Queens, New York. Dr. Eric Bluttinger chronicled his day in the ER and says pretty much every patient has coronavirus.
I'm seeing young patients, old patients, people of all age ranges who are just incredibly sick.
In New York, the daily death rate is falling, 758 on Saturday, and the state's governor says the rate of hospitalizations, intubations, and discharges appears to be flattening. It's those numbers from the nation's pandemic epicenter that are part of the calculation to determine when the U.S. should reopen for business.
I think it could probably start, at least in some ways, maybe next month.
Dr. Anthony Fauci, who's part of the White House coronavirus task force, suggests the nation reopen in stages, but some governors are pushing back. On CBS's Face the Nation, New Jersey's Phil Murphy said his state's healthcare system is on the brink, desperate for ventilators and personal protective equipment for frontline workers.
I fear, based on the data we're looking at, that we could be throwing gasoline on the fire.
A tally from the Associated Press also finds there's been an alarming rise in nursing home deaths, more than 2,600 from just 450 10 days ago. But hope for healing brought Christians together in spirit across the country to celebrate Easter. Some watched live streams from home while their pastor preached to empty pews. Some drove by their church for a sprinkling of holy water. At this church in Gaffney, South Carolina, congregants parked in the church's parking lot and listened to their pastor on a local radio station. But there was still an in-person service at Maryville Baptist Church in Kentucky, despite the state's ban on large gatherings. Police went car to car and recorded license plate numbers. Nicole Killian, CBS News, Washington.